What is up, you guys? My name is Marcellus, and today I'll be doing an anime series review of Shigurui. Now, this anime is not recommended to anybody that has a weak stomach or weak heart, because this anime is probably the most bloodiest anime I've ever seen. And I know I'll get a lot of comments like, "Oh, well, Berserk is bloodier and la 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 la," but I've never seen Berserk, so in my opinion, this is the bloodiest anime I've ever seen. The guts are very realistic looking. The fights are top notch if you like blood and guts. Now, I really wasn't into blood and gut anime until like I don't know, last year, and I've never been like I can stand it, but I never got like I'm never a real fan of it. But now this anime has made me into a fan of this kind of series because first of all, the storyline, it can be confusing at times, but other than that, it's really good. We have the two main characters that are focused on in this story are Genosuke Fujiki and Saigen Irako. These two men never meet swords until the very end and the very beginning, and they cause multiple, maybe even hundreds of deaths around them. They meet swords twice, and they cause multiple deaths. And the first episode takes us like we're in the present and we see Saigen and he's blind and he has a huge gash in his foot, and Genosuke, he's missing an arm. Now Saigen, if you don't, by the way, if you don't want spoilers, I suggest you click away now. Saigen, he like this man is so obsessed with being powerful that that huge gash in his foot, it like cuts his foot down the middle. Like you obviously see, it's like never been fully healed, and I don't think anybody could get a fully healed gash like that large. He sticks the sword in his foot and starts pulling back on it so he can get enough power. So when his enemy runs at him or decides to swing, he can let go of the sword and it can propel enough force to cut them in half. And that move is used to kill. That move is first discovered when Saigen is in the forest and he's blind and he hits a tree and he's trying to pull out of the tree, and like three swordsmen are laughing at him and about to take him down and rape the woman, and he just like propels enough force to like cut them in half when he pulls the sword out of the tree. And so he uses this on the master of the Kogen style, Kogen Iwamato, and so that is crazy. He would deform his own body just to kill someone else. Genosuke, on the other hand, is missing an arm, and I don't know if I missed it or not, but I don't ever think I've seen like his arm get cut off in the anime, so I think like it's kind of a mystery. But Genosuke, he's a very loyal man. He's loyal to Kogen until the very end, and he never wanted Saigen to be a part of the Kogen dojo, because when they first met swords or dokens, um, he he wasn't supposed to be holding a grudge against Saigen, but for some reason he couldn't really let the grudge go of him like breaking his hand and like his hand being paralyzed that way. And it kind of works to Genosuke's advantage because he comes up with a sword technique that is powerful as fuck. Using those two fingers that are stuck out. So I mean, and it's like kind of a this anime is kind of dipping into the history because it takes place in 1692. I mean 1629, and it's it's a really good anime. It's 12 episodes, so it's not too long. Um, Again, I wouldn't suggest it if you really can't hold your food down and if you don't like blood and guts, because this is by far the bloodiest anime I've ever seen. Um, Another thing is that if you ever get confused about like something happens before the actual scene, anybody who's ever seen this anime knows what I'm talking about. Like that's them envisioning what they want to happen or what they don't want to happen. Like that character is envisioning that because towards the end of the towards the end of the last episode, when Saigen is fighting Kogan, the girl that he came with, um, she envisions like Saigen dead, like stabbed up in a corner, and I thought it actually happened. But then when she flashed back to real time, like it wasn't really happening. And so, I mean, this is pretty much gonna be it. It's 12 episodes. I can't really go into depth. I don't want to ruin the story too much for you. But yeah, I suggest you check it out. It's a really good anime. And yeah, peace out, guys.